All right, it is Sunday night. We are doing what we do, right? Coming together. March 1st, can you believe March is here? It has just been a crazy day for me. So if all of my March is as full and as encouraging and as exciting as today, I'm in for a heck of a month. So I am obviously just now, I'm going to mute everybody just so that I just noticed that. There you go. All right, I've got everybody muted out. So awesome. I love seeing everybody popping up. Good. I'm like making notes, taking notes while I'm in Cancun this weekend, of things that I wanted to talk about. Obviously, how many of you were on Team Do Big Things and watched, whether it was live or as a recording, how many of you were able to watch Amy and her announcements and everything that she was sharing? Dawn, Ann, Michelle. Okay, good. Quite a few of you. Because if you've been hearing, if you've been seeing, because that's not, I don't want to like regurgitate all of the announcements. First of all, I want to hear from you on these new packages. Have you already started promoting? Have you already started sending out messages? Michelle, I'm coming at you, Michelle. I'm going to unmute you. Tell me what you're saying, Michelle. What have you already started telling your...
Well, I just kind of said we have something new and exciting. There's so much going on. I kept it short and sweet. And I just said, I know you were on the fence. To the people that have been on the fence, I said this is a great opportunity for the 2 weeks to try it. And, I've got 2 people that are thinking about it. I have one gentleman that ordered, what's today? Saturday night. So
good. Yes.
So
Well,
I
want to kind of just go back on, because what Michelle just said is the key thing that I want you to hear her say, because that's what we all need to be doing it. Keep it short and sweet, whether it's a typed message or let them hear your voice, right? Because it is exciting, whether it is, hey, we've got this incredible offer right now. I can't wait to tell you more about it. And then allowing them to reach back out to you. Because again, you can sit there and, but then you want that communication, you want that interaction, and you want to be able to touch base with them, because maybe it is that 2-week opportunity to be able to, maybe they're not ready to commit to the full month, but what about that 2-week? And yes, congratulations on your new customer.
Thanks. He's been watching for a while, so I'm excited for him.
Good.
Very excited.
Good. And that's how it happens. That's what we continue to hear all weekend, was just over and over and over how people are just, they watch and they watch and they watch. Anyone else got something that they've been sending out, saying, anything like that? All right. Hold on, Dawn. I can't see your, well, unmute. Oh. I think you have to, oh, nope, there it is. Go ahead.
I actually did a live today.
Yeah.
And I put out some information. I talked about the new packages, and then I forwarded that live to people who have been on the fence with me. And I said, look, we have a new package. It's 2 weeks. It's $100. So I did forward that to like 6 people, and I posted the live Facebook with the new information, including the promotion.
Perfect. Well, and thank you so much, Dawn. That's awesome. I love what Dawn just said, because she went live, but she did not allow Facebook's algorithms to connect with her people. She was in the driver's seat. She reached out to them privately, sending them that link of her live. So if you're doing lives, if you've got, something like that you're just like hitting a home run with it, and you hope that everybody sees it, everyone's not going to see it. They're just not. I mean, it's just, it continuously. So way to take the bull by the horn, and send it over to them. because this is exciting, guys. I mean, so many of us like to help people get started. You know, we try to give them some discounts or some free credits or, you know, different things like that to kind of help or coordinate, or the company's doing it for you now. So as long as they're on auto ship, they're going to get that $40 additional box of Thrive Shakes for free. So definitely, and I mean, we tried to read in some, but we were at the beach a lot. So we wanted to enjoy the sun, you know, while we were there. And I know you guys could totally get it, totally understand. The other thing that I'm so excited about is the slim down, the whole thing that the company's doing March, April, and May. They're put $100,000 out there. How many of you are going to do this for yourself personally? Yeah. I love it. I love it. Because again, you know, and that was what I posted. Sunday is my day to post in What is Thrive. And there's so many people that are getting connected in there. So if you've got friends and if you've got people that you know are focused on their fitness and their well-being and everything like that, tag them in these pages. That's why What is Thrive is so important, to be able to get people added to it, to get them plugged into it, so that they're seeing all of the different things that are coming. Again, a freaking car. Did y'all see that? The top promoters, the top 40 promoters, that, I mean, it's incredible. We were just like screaming the whole time, of course, as all of the announcements kept rolling out. And then the stem cell research. I know Anne, I believe, had copied and pasted just a couple of things on stem cell research. There's so much about that. You know, there's different, I think there's like 3 or 4 different ways that they do stem cells. So read up on it, because the more educated you are on the benefits of stem cell, I mean, they use that for Lou Gehrig's, Parkinson, cancer, pain. So did you have something, Michelle? I saw your, hold on.
Say something. I reached out to somebody that I know that I haven't reached out to in a bit, that was interested in the Thrive experience. And I said, we have so many exciting things coming on. She's been pretty much watching as well. And I said, I mentioned the stem cell, and all of a sudden she goes, well, isn't that interesting? And she sent me all these links to someone she's been watching who has a patch. I haven't had a chance to actually look at all of it. Dawn, I sent it to you, I think. It was like, I'm like, okay, I will look at it and I will get back to you. But it was just so bizarre how this happened all yesterday. And she sent me all this. And she goes, you know, I've been looking, she's been watching me. And then all of a sudden she's been piqued by this other, and it's stem cell, their patches. I haven't looked at it, so I don't know anything more. But it was really bizarre.
That it all
rolled out yesterday for us. And then she presented that to me.
Right. Awesome. Yeah. Well, and I know there's so much that's getting ready to come. You know, because they don't just put stuff out without educating us. I'm sure it'll be a Jason Camper call. You know, how Jason really dives deep and really helps give us some of that information. The bottom line, guys, that I really wanted to touch base on and come back to you guys about is there's so much going on, and there's so many things that are so exciting. You gotta stay focused on keeping it simple, and that is getting those free accounts set up. Some of the verbiage that I want you to be using whenever you reach out to your customers, because you've got customers that are thriving now. You've got customers that maybe they quit, maybe they're not thriving anymore. And again, these tips and these ideas that I'm getting, that I'm sharing, I have listened to that book, How Rocking Your Network Marketing Business. I think that's the name of it. I think Jerry and Tyron were the only 2 that Rock Your Network Marketing Business, Sarah Robbins. Guys, I listened to that whenever I walked. I listened to that whenever we flew over. I listened to that whenever we flew back. I listened to that 3 times this weekend, because there's so much information in there about the most important basis of our business. and it's getting those free accounts. And one of the things that I wrote down is, how many of you reach out? Actually, don't raise up your hand because I want to change the way you're doing it. Reach out to a thriving customer and say, who do you know that we can get thriving with you so you can thrive for free? And then it's like, nobody wants to, because they feel guilty. So they don't want to share with anybody. They want to keep it to themselves or wait or whatever. What I want you to reword that and say, who do you know that would benefit from the Thrive experience that we can get some more information to? Because again, it's just the information, right? Because when you're able to get connected, and Dawn was helping, her customer hasn't even got her products today, or I think they're coming in Wednesday, but she's already got 3 free customer accounts set up. And that's the way to do it, my friends, is being able to connect and get those free customer accounts. So who do you know that would benefit from the Thrive experience that we can get more information to? Because once you get them plugged in, you get that free customer account set up. And this was something that Dawn, I was helping Dawn with today. If you have not seen it before, if you're trying to sign up a customer account for a customer, you don't sign into the customer's account, right? So if it's Jill Jones and she's a customer, an ordering customer, you do not go to her customer account and sign in, because there's no place in there like it is in our cloud office, right, where you can go and click add customer. So you can go through all of those steps if you want to, but if you can guide your customer through clicking on their link, and then they click on the word customer, and then they're able to set that account up that way. Is that helpful? Is everyone clear on how that works? Because I know sometimes that can be confusing, because we get so used to how we see it in our cloud office, and whenever a customer is going in to sign that up or set that up. Jerry, you look like you're thinking over there. What's on your mind? Let me unmute you. Oh, I can't unmute you. You got to unmute yourself.
I'm unmuted.
There you go. What's on your mind tonight? Tell me what's rolling there.
Well, I read that book too. I was thinking about that. I was thinking about different messages for reaching out to people with. Yeah, that's all. I was really thinking about.
And that's good, because again, see, I can hear his wheels spinning even this far away.
And if you Google stem cell, by the way, Google stem cell patch MLM. And so there are other people in the market right now with stem cell technology to, your stem cells, it lowers your ability to regenerate yourself as you get older. Has to do with the stem cells. So if we can improve the stem cells, it can help your body repair itself more. And there are other players out there now doing it, but I think the biggest thing with Labella is going to be, ours is probably going to be way more effective, way more, higher absorption, all that kind of stuff.
Again, ingredients, we know they use just the best top of the everything ingredients. And again, our referral program, being able to get that product for free, there's nothing like what our company offers for our customers, for our promoters, across the board. Julie, I know you've got your camera off. Julie and I flew in like at the same time, and she had to drive like a 2-hour flight, drive back from Miami to Bonita Springs. You want to share some things from this weekend that's on your mind and in your heart?
I think the most important thing is just all of us being together, and Amy her sincerity of her putting her whole heart and soul into this and her coming back from the leadership with Paul and Jason and Drew, they are all about us. They can't do it without us. They made it really clear, and that they will do anything they can to help us. That was pretty huge. It was just great seeing everybody. The announcements were huge. I think doing the 150 pack, Jerry and I always offer the 190. We never really did the one box. So that's huge for us to now offer the 150 pack with both boxes of the lifestyle mix. Got a customer when I was walking through customs that has been watching me for a while. Michelle ordered, Lisa.
Did she? That's awesome. That's awesome.
So then I had sent my story to some people last week when it went out, and the responses when people said, no, thanks anyways, I like what I'm doing. And my response to that was, if you can think of anybody that may benefit, that would be great. Well, this one woman came back and said, wow, I read your story. Yeah, I think I do want to do this. So just like you were saying, Don and Michelle, it's just continual reaching out, and the algorithm for Facebook, it's not doing it. Good for you for doing a live and putting those messages out. It's belly to belly. It's letting them hear the passion in our voice.
Awesome. Thank you, Julie.
And it was just great being with you, girl.
Yeah, we did. We had a good
laughed
time.
our asses off. Oh my God.
We laughed a lot. If you have not seen our posts from those
Oh my
little
God.
rat dogs, finally we were calling them coon cats and rat dogs, and we never saw the monkeys, but big iguanas. Oh my gosh, we had so much fun. And go ahead.
One other thing that's huge. So there was a couple of new people that came with Shannon and Terry, and they were psyched leaving here. And we made it really clear, especially today when I was talking to them, make it to Thrive Palooza. Like, these lifestyle getaways are party and getting to know people and just having fun. And you're at the announcements and it's amazing. If you can get to Thrive Palooza, it will blow your mind. It will rock your world. You'll come back and just ready to rock this company. We've just begun. It's only year 8. They're getting into so many things. And he also mentioned that they already are into the DFT, CBD DFTs, but because of regulations in many of the states, you know them, they're not going to put it out there because it's not regulatory. So they've been working on it for a couple years. So keep that in mind too.
Awesome. Well, and I love that you said that about Thrive Palooza, because again, it is going to be, I mean, it's an investment. It's investing in yourself, investing in your business. And the one thing that you have to know and you have to believe is that you're going to get out of this business, because I want to flip from like reaching out and customer accounts and things like that, because that's our base. I mean, we've got to do that. We've got to continue doing that. But if you're wanting to grow as an entrepreneur, what are you doing to grow as an entrepreneur? Are you feeding your mind with the audio and the books and the different knowledge that's going to empower you? Because the only way that you're going to not succeed is if you quit. And again, we're all, I don't think anyone on here is where they want to be with their business right now. And that's a beautiful thing. But at the same time, we always hear the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well, why just send out 5 messages? And Julie and I talked about, all of us do it very different, and whenever you're like, today would not be my day to send out a lot of messages, because I've been flying all day and I'm just tired. And you want to do it when you're full of energy and you're excited and you're enthusiastic, and you can push that, you can pour that in to where they can hear it and they can feel it, because you don't want to be fake, you don't want to be salesy, you don't want to feel like you're having to, oh, I got to do these reach outs. It's not about that. It's about those messages that we have seen and that we hear and that we receive. Those are the reasons why we share. Those are the reasons why we continue to follow up, because people are skeptical. people are watching, just like Michelle just said, just like Julie just said about her other person, Michelle, that just ordered today. They watch. They watch for months. They watch for years. You know, I mean, and it'll happen. It has to happen on their time. But you've got to think about, what are you thinking about your business? Are you like, oh, I'm not getting any recruits? Well, guess what? You're going to manifest that. You're going to put that out. And guess what? You're not going to get any recruits. You're not going to get any customers. You're not going to grow your business. So be a positive minded about what you're thinking about, where you're going. Be professional about your growth and be purposeful about that growth. Because again, if you're not invested in your time, if you're not investing in your energy that you're putting into it, and again, a lot of you work full-time jobs. So this is something that you can sprinkle time out through the week, where it's not like, you know, you work your full-time job and then you're working 4 or 5, 6 hours or whatever on this. That's not how we work our business, because again, you need to be taking care of yourself mentally, physically, emotionally. Are you a product of the product? And that's what I love so much about this competition that the company is throwing out there. I mean, they are throwing out $100,000 out there, guys. That's a lot of daggum money. And that's 6 people that is going to be able to win those prizes. So I'm sitting here trying to flip through a couple of things. And you keep on coming up in my mind, because right before we got it 2 minutes before I was getting ready to click on, you sent me a screenshot. You want to share that?
Yeah, I shared a post. I'm on LinkedIn. I've been making a lot of connections on LinkedIn, which is more of a business platform. But I shared a post of, it's the 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm a Thrive. I'm currently a Thriver and loving it. I want to know more about it. One of, that screenshot. And I actually connected with Drew Hoffman. And so he commented, that he's currently using Thrive and loves it. So it's pretty cool. Yeah.
It is cool. They're watching. Even the company is watching. You know, you heard Paul talk about that. Thank you for sharing that with us, Ann. That was awesome. One of the other things that I want you to think about is, we are not salespeople. Even if you are a salesperson, even if you feel like you've got that skill, that's not what Thrive is about. Thrive is about connecting people to the resources. And that's where we get them connected and get them set up with their own free customer account. We get them connected with following along with the Lavelle fan page, right? Because they see all of those incredible stories that are on there. We just had Julie, Jerry, Melissa. We just had 3 Thrive personal experience stories that were just recently in February posted. So it's very personal, where you can connect and share those stories with people that they're going to connect with. But if you've got them added and you've got them liking that, those are the things that are going to continue. The stories, the product, that's what's going to continue to sell them on what it is about. I'm coming at you. Go ahead.
As we're talking about that, I definitely want to share about this customer that just heard Michelle. So this woman I've known for many years, and we did a sample a year and a half ago. She was diagnosed with MS. She misses work because she doesn't feel good. She has incredible migraines. I connected her with Lisa. It was a year ago, Lisa. And because Lisa had the same experience with her migraines. No, it's too expensive, blah, 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 blah. She called a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago, or she sent me a message and said, I got to lose 30 pounds. Will Thrive let me lose weight? So I sent her stories about people that have gotten rid of weight. When we got on the phone with her last week, she said, you know what? Losing weight is more important to me than not having headaches and being disabled and not being able to go to work. Like, blow your mind. But she was very honest. Like, it was more important for her to get rid of weight. Like, and I think that just is a simple reminder that we don't know what's going to entice somebody to do it. We hear people say, oh, I can't afford it. is they go get their nails done and they go out to dinner and all that. No, it's just not important to them. So it's that one little thing that we don't know that may help them totally feel better. I just wanted to throw that
Absolutely.
out as you were
Oh, I
talking
love
about it.
that. I love that. And again, that's the other thing that we'll point out too with Julie. That is something that someone, and when we say follow up, it's not following up with the same person every single week. I mean, but I try to touch them at least once a month. Some people you will feel like you need to connect more. And again, sometimes your connections have nothing to do with Thrive, but it's keeping each other in front of each other, right? Because whenever you are connecting on Facebook, Messenger obviously is able to connect those algorithms to each other. So they're going to see what you're doing, how you're doing, if you're sharing those Lavelle stories on your page. And again, you know, just continuing to share, because there's 8 of us on here right now, and we may say the exact same thing, but it's a little bit different whenever I say it versus when Rick says it, or when Ann says it, or when Dawn says it, and it's going to be heard different. Just like this book that I keep raving about. Y'all may listen to it and hate it. Jerry might be reading it and go, yeah, it's okay. For me, I'm like, oh, holy cow, this is the book that I've been looking for, right? So, because again, it is all about still doing the same thing, but are you doing it consistently? Are you doing it with a passion because of the fact that you know that you can change someone's life with what's going on? Is it weight loss? Is it resting better at night? Is it helping them to no longer have those headaches? Is it getting that tummy under control and that digestive? Is it sending them on trips? You know what I'm saying? How many of you know someone that could benefit, even if it's extra $200 a month? It doesn't have to be $200,000. $200 can make a big deal in somebody's month. So thinking about the impact that this company has as far as the product, as far as the business, as far as the opportunity, as far as the relationships. I mean, you know, when we were there this weekend, that's the thing. A lot of us, you know, we only see each other when we're on the trips or at Thrivepalooza, just those little times. And it's like a family reunion because of the relationships that we have built. And I want to remind everyone, I believe it's Tuesday, if I'm wrong, because again, we've been like listening and taking notes like when I can. The $800 pack. Julie's so good. She's like my memory, and as soon as I'm saying it, my text message comes through. Thank you, sister, for taking care of me. And Jerry, let me come to you for this resource, if you don't mind, just because of the fact that I know you've probably been watching and seeing everything a little bit more. Do you want to talk about the importance of the $800 pack and what that means with the pay scale there?
So you get, first of all, with the 800 pack, you also get 2 free items. You can also upgrade your DFT as well. It's quite a bit of product. Obviously, it's 6 boxes and another, 6 boxes of capsules. Same with Lifestyle Mix and DFTs. You're going to get paid. What it means to get paid as a 200K is that, and you'd have to go and look at your commission chart when you look at an individual pay period and click on that, and you can see what percentage of your commissions are actually coming from unilevel commissions, and then the matching bonus, the team matching bonus one below that. It's for most people, it's more than half of what you're getting in commissions. So what's going to happen with that is that's going to essentially double. So whatever the unilevel commissions are and the team matching ones, that amount's just going to double for the next 3 months. So, you can kind of do a lot of it is, deciding, where do I want to be in 3 months? Where do I want to be in 3 months that I can really take advantage of this? But you can just basically calculate it out yourself and see if you've got enough revenue. I wouldn't say it's for everybody, but you'd really have to see if you got enough revenue that you believe you're going to be able to recoup that 800, or at least just get that back.
Perfect. And Amy, I know she went, because whenever we were sitting there listening to her, I know she went into detail, just like what Jerry was explaining, telling you what to look at, and again, go in there and look at it, because it's the unilevel, it's the check matching. There's a couple of different things there that's going to make a difference and make an impact.
And reach out if somebody wants some help kind of going through theirs or has questions, just reach out.
You know, Jerry's always there. What was I going to say? Oh, the products. Having all those products on hand too. Sell a 2-day sample for $5. Again, what's $5 to most people? But you're going to get a free customer account. You're going to get a sample in someone's hand, and you are going to be able to recoup some of your money that you're investing in the product. Go ahead, Julie. Whoop, sorry.
Sorry. Somebody was curious about how much it really would be after those 3 months. Did we figure out if it's 3 or 4 months, first of all? Are you paid for 3 or 4 months at 200K?
I thought you told 3.
That's what I thought, but somebody else said maybe 4, but I think it's 3.
4 months.
See, so we got to look at it again. But somebody
It's
looked
4
to,
months.
okay, 4. So
Hi, Kelly.
somebody looked to see this person only, the person's not even 12K. I think it's like 4,000 or something. She went through and like the weekly that this person gets, sometimes it's $12, sometimes it's 40, sometimes it was 8. And literally, when we were at the bar last night, Lisa, she went through and calculated it. Even by buying the 800 pack, it would be an additional $240. And that's like at $12 a week extra. So
Yeah, I
a
mean,
month.
and that
So
is
right there.
Awesome.
Additional,
Awesome.
and not like taking away the 800. So it was like $1,240. So an additional $240 or $440. But I was blown away with the month, the weekly commission. So it's a win-win.
It is a win-win. Holy cow. But again, anytime there's lots of big announcements going out, people get really hyped up, people get really focused, people get really motivated, and then they get overwhelmed and then they freeze. And I do not want that to happen to any of you. I want you to know that the most important thing for you to continue doing is continue doing the do, as you hear Maria say all the time, right? Can keep doing the do to get the get. And the do and the do part is creating those free customer accounts. Make it a goal, make it a purpose, pass out business cards, pass out brochures, pass out those 2-day samples, whatever it is that you are doing, keep doing that. And if you know that you're not doing it every day, why not? Why not? Because if you're wanting your business to grow, every single one of you wants your business to grow. You're the same ones that show up every Sunday for us to come together like this. And it is truly 5 years in it. There's no magic bean, right? As we know, Thrive is no magic pill. There is no magic bean that is going to make your business go kabam, just all of a sudden. But it will whenever you get that momentum going and you keep on sending out those messages, even if you're ignored, even if no one responds, or even if, people have rejections. If people are skeptical, that's okay. They should be skeptical. They shouldn't want to just put anything in their body, right? So continue doing what you're doing. And again, if you need more information on things, I know this week everything's going to be coming. There's going to be more details coming out, obviously, because most of us, there was still a lot of people that weren't even coming back today. So, but Monday, the support will be open. I'm sure people will be sending in some verification and clarification questions and things like that, so we can start getting some information. I meant to do all of my drawings, just so everyone knows, all of my drawings before I left to go to Mexico. They're all sitting right here next to me. So I'm going to be doing all of those. I'll probably spend some time with my family tonight, and I'll do all those drawings tomorrow. So trying to keep our thread, and just like Jerry, I think he had posted in the message yesterday, when we are trying to stay on target, like with, if we put like a special out there or some information or something out there, I know a lot of you, you're like me, I want to be able to affirm it, and I want to be able to love it, or I want to be able to do something, and we've got the little rocket ship, you know. Instead of doing anything like that, if you just like love whatever it was, you know, if it, you know what I'm saying, click on it to where the little smiley heart face kissy whatever, or thumbs down or thumbs up or whatever, just Anne, yours still isn't working. Anne's having technical issues. She's already messaged Facebook. Maybe Jerry can help you with that, Anne.
Rick doesn't either, right? Rick?
Oh, neither one of you could.
Yeah, he's got an Android too.
So yeah, so everybody just know that Anne loves everything that we post on there. We've only got about 2 minutes left. We haven't heard from everybody. Does anybody have anything that they want to share? They want to add? You're having a, oh, hold on. Sorry.
I have a question about when are we supposed to send our pics in and register for the competition?
That
we
should
know?
be here this week. Oh my gosh, my Zoom's like
It hasn't come
completely.
out yet. The details haven't come out yet, Kelly.
Okay, thank you.
Can y'all see me still?
Mm-hmm.
That's the craziest thing. My phone rang, so it all disappeared.
We could see you.
Oh, good. Well, anything else, Kelly? Good question.
It says less than a minute.
Okay. I don't even know where it went. That's the craziest thing. Anyone have anything else?
Night, guys.
Is everybody waving? Look, I
Yeah.
really seriously.
Michelle had something. Michelle, did you have something?
I
No, we
can't
can't
unmute
hear.
her. She'll have to
Oh,
unmute.
shit.
It was exactly what Kelly, I was just wondering
Okay.
about this extreme thing. And I know about the pictures. I've read that part and the dates that we have to have pictures. But I have people actually already interested that want to do it, want to join. We're trying to put a team together, me and Dawn. So
Cool.
we were just trying to get all of our ducks in a row. So I guess we don't really know anymore yet.
And definitely go to Amy's page. She's doing something incredible.
Yeah.
I know,
Yeah.
I saw that and I thought that was unbelievable.
Yeah.
She is something. She's something.
Yeah.
So
She is
yes.
something. We're very fortunate. We've got a lot of incredible stuff going on. So I appreciate you guys showing up, being here tonight.
Thanks, Lisa.
Thank you as
you.
always.
Aw, thank you
Bye,
guys.
everybody.
Bye,
See ya.
everyone.
Bye.
That was the craziest daggum thing.